Good evening, everybody. My name is Marcus Lapsa, and welcome to Spiritual Psychics TV, Saturday evening of Mediumship. I've been off the grid a little while, but I'm back on track now, and hopefully we're going to have a good night tonight. If you can all share and like the page, please, especially on YouTube and Facebook, because quite often some of the comments might not come up. And if I do come to you and I'm giving you information, please, just sort of give me the feedback that you can. If we don't see the comments coming up, because it might be not to, you might be typing them in, or we might not be seeing them. We will just be moving on. So please, sort of wherever you can, type in as fast as you can, send it, and then we'll see where we go. And as I say, it's lovely to be back here. I'm really buzzing this evening. And when we say in a few hellos, if you please say where you're coming from, because good evening. That's a Cheryl. Cheryl, hello, good evening. Now you jumped out at me then, Cheryl. I tell you now, which is fantastic. And as I said, please share. Good evening, Suzanne Al, Anne, sorry, with an E. Julie, good evening. I am very, very well. I haven't got anything to complain about at all, Julie. Melissa, what's a lovely name. Newark. Can you put where you're from as well, please? Because we want to see how far we reach. Terry. Good evening, Terry. Terry's one of the administrator. Or good evening, Catherine. If you can just put where you're from, because we want to just see. Okay, Stacey Ann. Yes, hello. Oh, that sounded a bit French, didn't it? Good evening, Christine. Our lovely Christine Davis. Honora. Oh, there you go then. And do you'll have to excuse my accent because I'm Welsh, by the way. Mick Haywood, good evening. Lovely to see you. Yes, I'm really well. Sally, hello, Sally, our friend Sally. Liz Kennedy, good evening. And as I said, we're Alison, good evening. Oh, I love that photo, Alison. Hiya. Yeah, I am absolutely brilliant, Chrissy, thank you very much. I love the name Chrissy because my daughter's Christina. So, hi, Marcus, Car Shelton. Oh, right. Give me a kiss as well. Good evening, Tracy. Didn't quite get that one, but there we go. Liverpool. Oh, my. One of our nephews is from Liverpool. Georgia, USA, or American friends. It's lovely to see our American friends, isn't it? Jenny, South CA, is that Canada? California? Oh, another, Jenny, good evening. Hope you're going to enjoy it. I'm going to try to work quite fast tonight, so hopefully evening buttercups all the way from Southampton. I can't put on your type of accent, ID. Well, I can't put any accent on other than a Northern Ireland and Welsh. And everybody thinks my Northern Ireland sounds Welsh. Anyway, from Australia, oh, lovely. The other side of the country should be, good rugby team there, isn't it? That's for sure. New Jersey, USA. Oh, lovely. Right then, Jojo from Surrey. Have we got many more? Because I've got a link coming in, Richard. Yeah. As I said, please say where you're from as well, Farnham. But I just had a link step in, and I knew I was going to work quite fast. And I've got a gentleman. He's telling me, although his name was Tom, he would have. Good evening, Leigh from Brighton. Although his name was Tom, he would have always been known as Tommy. He would always be known as Tommy. They wouldn't call him Tommy. It was Tommy from start to finish. His name. So, thank you very much, Amy. Lovely to receive those positive vibes. We know energy is a very powerful thing, especially when we're sending out healing energy. Now, this Tommy is telling me that, he was a dad. He's telling me he died at the age of 72. And what he's showing me was there was quite a lot wrong with him at the time. He had a bit of a chesty condition because he's put in a type of breathing on me, but it wasn't the chest condition that took him. He's telling me that it was the big C, so it was cancer. He said it was the cancer that finally got him. It's because he's telling me that I suffered a little bit. And I had all the other different things going on. I was on blood thinners and I was on various different things. And he said it was the big C that finally got me. And he showed me, he said, really the classic upstate New York. Oh, fantastic, Stacey Ann. He's telling me it was the classic sunken cheeks, and he literally wasted away. He said, I wasted away. So I've got Tom, but would have been known as Tommy. I've got the age of 72. Now I'm pinning that to him. I'm pinning that to him because he said he died at the age of 72. Well, he said he died and then give me the number 72. So I'm hoping that's his age. Nickname for him, possible, my Uncle Tom. Right. Yeah, okay then. Nickname for him, question mark. I don't understand that because he would have been known as Tommy. People would have known him as Tommy. And it was the big C that took him, and his character's coming forward now. And he was. I can't put on accents, but oh my goodness, what do you? I was watching a oh dear, come on, what is it? He's trying to put an accent on me, and it's in my head, and I can't quite grab it. But what when men try to talk a little bit tough. When they talk a little bit, just like the gangstery type, not the young guys, just sort of like, if you see a film, and people are either sort of trying to come across stuff, he's putting that type of accent on me, and he's saying I was a man's man. He's also telling me you should be, whoever can link with this, and hopefully it is you or Noah, you should be able to link with 2 birthdays in November, an anniversary of a lady's passing in September, and also the name Julie. Now, Julie would be this side. Julie's definitely this side, and Julie would be a little bit in your face. She's always on the go, lives on nervous energy. So hopefully that's building some sort of picture for you. We kids call him Big Bear. Well, okay. The thing is, I can only deal with the information that he's given me. The only way I can say it, the type of accents he's put in on there, is. There was a film called The Sopranos, and when and the way in which those type of people spoke, I think that should mean something, sort of like a little bit gruff, a little bit, like that. And it's just a way he used to speak, but he was quite a gentleman as well. No Julie I know of. Well, I can't change that. I can't change the Julie. Just to check if I am on the right lines, there's someone here that's got a lower back problem, and also might not be the same person as someone who's got a lower back problem. There's a muscular things going on down there, but also someone that's really a little bit out of line. I don't know if they need, if they go to get treatment for it, but there's just checking on the right lines there. Julie, by the way, would be, she's quite not loud, chatty. And he's telling me, he says, well, if you find Mary, you'll find Julie. If you find Mary, you'll find Julie. And Julie's this side, okay? Julie's this side. Don't forget the 2 birthdays in November. Just need some feedback on there. Because I've got this guy's coming and he's just saying, look, I am who I am. I am who I am. What's that song, Richard? I am what I am. I am who I am. That should mean something as well. And also the Frank Sinatra type music, the swing. Gloria Gaynor. It's to get to the name, Gloria. The name Gloria, and also the swing type music. Hopefully that'll fit. And I'm just moving because I've just had another link just jump in straight away. Right, I've got a 15-year-old girl. Okay. Oh, teenager. Okay. Teenage cancer. Okay. She's just, yeah. Hopefully, Honora, you know, if you get some of the other information, like get the comments up, we can step back and give you some other information. But I've just had a little 15-year-old girl because she wasn't that tall. 15-year-old girl that's just stepped in. Niece and brother's birthday's November. Oh, thanks for that. You know, don't forget the back problem a little bit out of line and the name Gloria as well. Okay, but now I've got a different link, and there's a 15-year-old girl's coming, and she's telling me that she suffered with leukemia, and she had treatment for possibly 18 months before she passed. And she did do some. She's telling me that she did some fundraising. So I need someone who can take a 15-year-old girl. I say 18 months treatment, but I think it was like a 2-year span from when she was first diagnosed and various different things, and then unfortunately she passed her spirit. But she's very excitable. She's coming in and she's saying she's very happy. She said, I'm very happy, and all this and everything else, and obviously with all the different things that they were doing to her, and all the different treatments that she had to go through, she was a fighter, but she was a smiler. She said, I was smiling. She said, I always smiled. And I've got, now I'm not saying it's her, but what she did, John, I've got a gap in my teeth there, and that should mean something. And is there any takers for this girl, Richard? Yes, yeah, definitely. No. There was a new link come in. I did say it was a new link coming. This 15-year-old girl. I wanted Honora really to get to the name Gloria. Can always go back to Honora if need be. Oh dear. Yeah, no. I did say that there was a new link stepped in. New link stepped in. This girl. Yeah. Honora, as I said, this girl's. I don't feel it's for you, and if you can find out the Gloria and the gentleman Tommy that did come, remember that he did have he did have a gruffness to him, but he also had that love within. And I'll leave that with you, okay? My sister Julia, father's in law, come from go. Our auntie was me. We can take the birthdays of his son was fan of Frank Sinatra type music. Oh wow. Okay, Diane. Well, the thing is, when these run parallel, please take what you can. And my sister is Julia, father's in law. 72. Diane, if you can take the 72, okay? I'm 72-year-old when he passed. That's the important part. Now I've got to deal with this girl because she was patient while I just backtracked, and that's my fault. It's not Richard's fault, by the way. It's my fault because I just moved on a little bit too fast. So I've got a 15-year-old girl, leukemia. It was 18 months to 2 years because she said she was on treatment for 18 months, but I feel from when she was diagnosed until she passed was 2 years. She said a gap in the teeth means something. I'm not sure if it was her or someone this side. And she did do some sort of fundraising. She was a bit of a smiler. The 1st of September would link there as well, or with someone this side. The 1st of September. Diane, just as I'm waiting for some other information to come from this girl, Diane, You know the saying, Diane Burston, you know the saying, worse things happen at sea. There's a gentleman from Spirit that just jumped in for you, just saying, worse things happen at sea. You should be able to link with that saying. You should also be able to link with the birth weight of 8 pound 5 ounces, 8 pound 5 ounces there, and Aquarius. I'm not into star signs, but you know, whatever month Aquarius is in as well, Diane. Okay, and I'll leave that with you. And I'm back to this girl. Who can take this girl? I need someone who can take this girl because she's lovely, and she's very, very. She's chatting away. She's chatting away. She would have only been about 5'3", 5'2", 5'3". As I said, she's only a small girl, but she's got that positivity. Got that positivity. My father's cabinet actually look like my uncle. You actually look like my uncle. Okay. Oh, right. I thought somebody's dad had the bike then, didn't they? Right. Okay then. The thing is, Katrina, can you link with this 15-year-old girl because she's the communicator? I know. You know. So I'll work with you, and also the 1st of September. I've been given as a date because this is the communicator. You might be able to take her straight away. You might not. But as I work with you, Katrina, God, there's a little bit of stress going on around you at the moment. Oh my goodness, and it's a little bit of emotional stress as well that I feel. This just as this little girl's there and she's giving me a little bit of energy and she's just saying there's I know a young girl. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Well, she's there. She's here. And she's saying there's a bit of stress at the moment. And the thing is, whichever way you look at it, Katrina, you have to take responsibility for you, not for everybody else and all and sundry. And the thing is, when you see the thought patterns in picture form, because I feel you're quite clairvoyant. You might not agree with me, but you can visualize things quite well, and you run out scenarios. She's telling me you run out some scenarios in your mind in picture form. And the thing is, it's not like taking on responsibility for someone else, but sometimes you have to bag it up and leave them. And I feel there's a little bit, somebody's drawing on you a little bit too much, okay? And the thing is, yes, be a good friend. He was younger than that, but my nan was 72 when she passed. My dad would say they're not sure about the birth. Wait, my brother was Aquarian and could take the birthday or something. Okay, Diane, okay. Yeah, I'm working with Diane and Katrina at the moment. Yeah, because, I thought it was the dad that passed 72, but then I did remember saying he gave me the figure 72. So if you can take it to the ground, it's so I think I can heal the world. I'm psychic. Oh, right. Well, you know what I'm on about then, Katrina, because they showed me your clairvoyant faculty of your picture form and seeing and running scenarios, and it's not just being psychic or being medium or a healer. It's the way we use it in our everyday life, isn't it? Where the scenarios going forward. But I'll tell you now, you are shouldering other people's responsibilities, and really, you should back them up and leave them take it, because the thing is, there's someone drawing on you at the moment and it's dragging you down, and really you need that balance. And it's, we all know as mediums, yeah, I know you do. As I said, this is what they said. With the clairvoyant faculty. But the thing is, you have to install discipline as well, Katrina, because, we can't sort out the world. We can't sort out every little thing. And if it's our responsibility, then by all means carry it. But if it's other people's responsibility, then really we have a duty to maybe guide them and then put them in the place and help them up so they can go forward on their journey, okay? Because I really do, somebody pulling you down, somebody's pulling you down a minute. I'm a medium healer and lots of stress at the moment. Oh, right. Oh, God, we are running parallel, isn't it? Yeah, the thing is, Diane, slightly different with you, Diane. With you, Diane, it's more the clairsentient side of your nature. And that's where the stress is coming from because of that, quite often with the feelings and the emotions and everything else, you were leaving things get under your skin a little bit, Diane. And again, the old word discipline. There's something in and around you, Diane, that really you just need to cut the ties. You know what, you've said it, so why don't you do it? You've already reasoned it out. You've already made the decision. I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know, but you need to cut the ties because it's the negativity that's causing you stress. It's pulling you down. And I'll leave that with you, Diane, okay? This girl, when some people go into, Katrina, when some people go into meditation and they'll either say om. Oh, well, thank you very much, Diane. So I just feel so much what's going on in the world. Yeah, which is a good thing, Katrina. But the thing is, we can't. There's a thing that's saying you can't. A bird falls out of the tree and you can pick it up, but you can't pick every bird up. And what you have to do is great sending healing, but you need to recharge and you need to balance. And without that balance, then you go down and then you can't be as effective. And that's the feeling I got with you, Katrina. Okay, you need to get that balance. And what's going on in the world is quite chaotic at the moment, but especially as psychics, as mediums, we need to understand that energy transfer, we can transfer it and be the channel for it, but we need to keep ourselves in check as well. Okay, and I'll leave that with you, Katrina. Right, my next link, I'm moving on to another link now, Richard, okay? I'm just telling everybody I'm moving on to another link because I've got a lady that suffered with a stroke that took a left-hand side, and this is thank you very much, Katrina, and be yourself, Katrina, just be yourself, because quite often when you're giving, we become a different person, and then sometimes we need to step back into that force field of our own and be ourselves again. Okay, and then recharge. I'll leave that with you. This lady, it was a stroke that took a left side, and she said, well, I had a good old life anyway. She said, I had a good old life. She said, she's telling me she was 88 and a half. I was 88 and a half when I had the major stroke. So she might have had some smaller little ones, because she hasn't told me. That's my mind jumping in. She said I was 88 and a half. She can't even say it. 88 and a half when I had my stroke. And she's talking quite, I've got a Welsh accent. Evening, Linda. I've got a Welsh accent. That's my nan. She was 88. Oh, right. Oh, wow. I'm still with you, Katrina. That's my nan. She was 88. She was telling me that she was 88 and a half when she had the stroke. So, yeah. Okay. I obviously haven't got the message across. Oh, my God. She was a firebrand. She would get her own way by hook or by crook. The sayings, by hook or by crook, or as sure as God made green apples, all those type of sayings that she used to use. And she always comes through, all right, well, she's through again then, Katrina. But she's a bit of a firebrand. And you should recognize this, Katrina, because she used to point a little bit, didn't she? It's not as if she's telling me, when I started pointing like that, she said, no. And she also used to say that, by the way, no. She used to have her finger to the side of her face and do this. And that you should see that, you should recognize that. And she is saying that you must do it. You must do it. Hopefully you know what she's on about. And she's also showing me a wrist pain. So she's a bit more than amazing, Katrina, because she knew her own mind. It's either you or someone close to you's got either a wrist pain, carpal tunnel type thing, carpal tunnel type pain. I'm not saying it is carpal tunnel, but it's the carpal tunnel type pain. And she's doing that. She's just saying, get the exercises doing. So there's someone needs to do some sort of exercises. You know, I have to do neck exercises, but she's talking about some other ways. And I'm going to draw a line under that. I'd love to say take her love, but I would rather say take her character, because that is what will help get you through, Katrina. Take her character. Wow. Thanks for the feedback. That's really, really important. I'm being guided to more public. Oh, brilliant. Well, take her character in that, all right? Take that character in there. Right. She's just stepped back and she's just drawn a line. She said, you can draw a line under that now, onward. That's what she said. You can draw a line under it, onward. So going forward. Right. Where we go. Look, Loretta Ma. I'm a newcomer from Canada. Oh, hello, Sandra. The way things are going, Sandra. Hopefully, we might be able to get you. I'm at the moment. I'm dealing with the communicators that are coming through. If you feel as if that you're getting that information, then speak up and send some information. Lorette de Mar. That's in Spain. I need someone that's been on holiday to Loretta Mar in Spain. That's my next contact. Oh, have I got anybody for Loretta Mar? Oh, just as I'm waiting for that, and I don't often do this because Sandra's still up on the screen. I need someone who's been on holiday to Loretta Mar. Is in Spain somewhere. No, it's not that yet. Thank you, Katrina, for saying that. The son's in Spain, but this is a totally new link. Thank you very much, Katrina. But it is someone that I need to link with someone that's been to Loretta Mar. Oh, I went many years ago. Di Redman. Okay, Di. Okay, well, let's start then. I've been there for you. Oh, Wendy. Oh, Diane Wendy. Okay, we'll have to separate this then. Okay. So we've got two takers. It's a weird one, isn't it? So long ago I was there. Oh, oh, goodness gracious me. We got three now. Okay then. Used to go there all the time. Oh no. I just don't believe this. I just do not believe this. We have got 4 or 5 people been to Loretta Mar. Why would you want to go to Loretta Mar? Anyway, right, let's get the contact then. Oh, right. Glad. Oh, no, this is too much. I've been to Butlins. That's close. That's right, Heidi. Oh, God, I'm loving this. Okay, well, anyway, I've got the contact now. I'm just shouting out to... I'm just shouting out the spirit and saying, well, why did you give me Loretta Mar with 5 or 6 people can do it, can take it? Right. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, what's your name? Nora. I've got Nora, and she was a grandmother. I'm not saying it's whoever's yours is your grandmother, but she was a grandmother. That's the communicator, Nora. Right, okay. Wendy. Can I speak to Wendy, please? Because I think Wendy said, was talking about it last week. Right, Wendy. I'm not saying this is your grandmother, but I've got Nora in spirit who's giving me information, and she said I was a grandmother. Okay, I was a grandmother, and the way she's making me scratch my head as well. And I always say when I'm teaching this stuff, you know, that we have to notice everything that's going on. She's made me scratch my head, and what it is, it's there's someone in spirit, and I'm not, again, don't necessarily glue it together. There's someone in spirit that had a habit of doing that because they had dermatitis. They had dermatitis, and it used to come up around their ears. And that's a lady, by the way. And as I said, I'm not, don't want to glue it together. I just want to separate that. Yes, hi, Mark. I don't know what you're saying yes to, Wendy, but I've got Nora, who was a grandmother. I'm not saying it was your grandmother and that, but I've also got a lady in spirit that's also giving information. Well, I'm getting the information in my head, and it was a habit. It would be noticeable. Big, no Normas, right? Okay, no, it's not Nora. It's Nora, not Norma. Nora, Nora. Nora, Nora. Wendy, can you take the lady that had a skin condition called dermatitis, and it used to affect the side of her head, and obviously used to affect her hands and stuff like that, and she did. I'm not sure she had a top and bottom set, but she's telling me that she didn't have any teeth in the bottom. She didn't have any teeth in the bottom. It's close. My name is Nora. My mum has passed. Nora. Okay. Nora. Okay. Oh, don't tell me anything. Autistic mum, don't tell me anything. Do not tell me anything. Don't tell me conditions. Don't tell me names. Don't tell me who. Don't. I don't want to know. I do not want to know, because that could take us down the wrong path. Okay, if we've the original contact. Okay, thank you for that, Wendy. Thank you for that. If it's for someone else, so autistic man. The first part of this was someone that had been to Loretta Mar. Okay, Loretta Mar, and this is all on the same thread. Okay, I haven't deviated for there, and I got the name Nora, and she told me she was a grandmother. Okay, so thanks for speaking about autistic mum, but you know, the thing is, this is a lady in spirit. This is a lady in spirit, and Nora, she told me she was a grandmother, and then I got this other feeling that I felt was a different lady that had dermatitis, and she used to have a habit of doing this, and it affected the skin. If that doesn't fit, but again, it's got to fit to someone that used to go to Loretta Mar. If it doesn't, we'll just close it. I thought it was Wendy, but and someone. This also will link to someone who played chess as a child. Who used to play chess as a child. No. Okay, move on then. We'll move on. Okay, from all of a sudden to going to Loretta Mar to moving on to another link. Unless someone can take that. My sister loved a holiday there. It's specific now. She still talks about, yeah, Julie, it's specific now. We need someone. As I said, I got Nora as the grandmother, and someone might be Nora or someone else that used to have dermatitis. and my mother-in-law, daughter on earth. Okay. It's this dermatitis. It's the dermatitis that they keep on taking me to. If we can't take that, I'm not going to make anything fit. If we can't get that, then because this is the communicator. This is the communicator. And thank you, for mother-in-law's daughter on earth, but this lady's in spirit. She's in spirit. I have to stick to my guns on that. I have to stick to my guns on that. Okay, I'm going to park that. I'm going to park it because it's got a link to Loretta Ma. It's either Nora, who's a grandmother in spirit. If nobody can take that, there was another lady that had dermatitis. If no one can take that, we're just going to wrap that up and because it was also, they showed me chess pieces as well. And if that doesn't fit, we can't make it fit. We can't make it fit. We can't put a round peg in a square hole. Right, let's move on. 14th of July. Okay, I'm moving on from that. If anybody has been to Loretta Ma that could take the dermatitis bit, then I'll go back to it. If not, I'm just moving on to my next link, okay? 14th, only me suffering with my scalp. Thank you for that, Julie, but this is the lady in spirit. It's a lady in spirit, and it was specifically dermatitis. It was specifically dermatitis because she showed me the creams, she showed me the flaking bits off her fingers as well as the back of her head, and she used to be quite self-conscious about it. And she also showed me a hat pin because she used to wear a hat as well. But as I said, I'm not going to go down that line because nobody else, because I've got loads of information about it, but nobody can take it, so we're just going to move on. Well, what was that date I just given in July? 14th, wasn't it? 14th. Yeah, so start of a new link, okay, because we don't make things fit, we don't make things fit. We've got to get specific information through. So I need someone who can link with the birthday on the 14th of July. Because calm down, this guy says. Calm down, he says. A guy just come in and he just said to me, calm down. I can teach you. Right, okay, Liz, thank you. A guy's just come in, Liz, and said, calm down, lad. And he called me lad. I'm not a lad, but that's how he would speak. And I'll tell you now, I've written something down, but I need to give you something more to check the links for you. This guy would drink a lot, liked to drink. He liked to drink. And from my perspective, what he's made me write down is that he was an alcoholic. Albeit we have different views of what we think an alcoholic is, this person was reliant on alcohol. I'm not saying that he would be like a fall-in, he'd get drunk, so drunk that he couldn't function. But what he's telling me is that he used to drink every day, whether it was going down the pub or whether it's having a can or whatever it was. But I want a gentleman, Liz, that in spirit that used to use it as a social thing as well, but he used to drink. He used to drink every day. Have a little bit, either a pint or this, that, and the other. Not quite often, people think of alcohol. My brother met me years ago, he became dry for 18 years. Oh, wow. Right, okay. But this person's in spirit, Liz. Is your brother? This person's in spirit now. This person's in spirit. And that's what I need, because the way in which he calmed me down, he was quite rational. Just saying, calm down, lad, calm down. Take your time. And that's the contact I've got. So I just need to know, if this is the person. My mum and dad sounded his 14. My dad was a drinker every night. Shelley. Okay. All right, so it's possibly Shelley then. It's possibly Shelley. Shelley, I'm going to work with you just a little bit, okay? Yeah, last family pass. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Liz. Okay. No, I can separate this. My dad's in spirit. Okay, I can separate this. Liz, yeah. Can I just go with Liz first, please? Could you flip up Shelley as well, please? Okay. Shelley, I will be with you in a minute, okay? I just gonna need to talk to Liz, okay? I just need to talk to Liz because I can separate this. With this information, I thought, oh yeah, it's gonna run parallel. But then I felt two different energies, so I know I can separate it. The thing is, I wish you hadn't have said that it was last Feb that he passed, Liz, but you know, the fact that he's passed. Because his characters come, I know you said he was dry for 18 months, but his characters come through, and when he was sober, whether it was before he was drunk or when he was dry for those 18 months, he was very rational about things and quite often deep thinking. You know, when they say still waters run deep, it was that type of feeling that he's put on me. It wasn't like a chaotic type of situation. It was more, I need to be a little bit more laid back. So the stresses and strains of whatever got him to that addiction, he thought about deeply. Liz. And there's something around you at the moment that he wants to get through to you to say, you need to think deeply about the situation going forward. The way in which he used to talk, he just made me cough, by the way. He just made me do that. So I don't know if he used to do that, but he just made me cough. So that means something. There's also, he was very late. Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. I've got his character, Liz. I tell you now, because and I know this is maybe not a very PC joke, but he's just chilled. And he's just saying, oh, you know, the time atom bomb going off in London, that's all right, it'll be all right. That type of laid back. And, you know, I know that he used to like the alcohol as well. You know, you obviously liked the alcohol. And oh, don't tell me, Liz, please, don't tell me. He would have got me to that. Please, I know everybody wants to give it, Liz, but he made me cough, and he was doing that, and he was getting there. He'll get there. Because I was about to say, I'll say it anyway. That although he used to like to drink and all this, that, and the other, you know, when other addictions, such as smoking wacky backy or smoking or whatever, when you're in that environment, and I'm not saying that he used to smoke on whatever. Anyway, we will have to go down a different track now. Please, everybody, by all means, give me feedback, but don't tell me specifics. Let the spirit tell us the specifics, because he's saying now, he's saying, it's all right. He used to do that, Liz. It's all right. It's all right. Don't worry yourself. But there is a situation, Liz, that you really need to make that decision on. You really need to concentrate on. And chubby chops. Who did he used to call chubby chops? Chubby chops, he's just said to me. Chubby chops. And somebody's had, you know when someone has a tattoo, they call it ink, don't they? He's saying that there was some good ink about. So there was some good tattoos about, and I'm going to leave that with you because I need to move on to Shelley. Okay. Be assured, Liz. Oh, you called my daughter this. Be assured, Liz, that he is around you. He is around you. And I'll tell you what he does. He tickles the top of your head. Quite often they do it on the cheeks. But he's saying when you feel that little top of your head, like a little, you might do this or whatever. That's him. That's him. And he's close. He's close. But you know that anyway. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. My tats, okay, because he said, can I? Yeah, I don't know if I can say that word. Can I say that? Yeah, he said bloody good ink, bloody good ink. That's what he said. That's, that's bloody good ink. That is, but he would call it a tat ink. I'm sure he would call that now. It's my place. Yeah, he does this, mate. Do this. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, you understand that. You understand where I'm coming from, Liz. Okay. March the 4th should mean something to you, Liz. Okay, March the 4th, and also a gentleman that died at the age of 68. Okay, and I'll leave that with you. I'm going to move on to Shelley. Okay. Yes, they are. Yeah, okay. Can I move on to Shelley, please? Shelley, the other energy now is a totally different energy, and this is why I knew that I could separate. Yeah, this is why I knew I could separate. So hopefully it's your dad. We'll soon find out. Okay, we'll soon find out because he's put his hands up and said like that. Did he used to do that? Because that's why he's made me do it. Which way to go, girl? Which way to go? Which way to go? You need this. What was the word? I don't know if you're into crystal, Shelley, or anything like that, or when they say you need cleansing, something needs cleansing. Oh, he's just showed me someone was sick on the carpet. I don't know if it was an animal or a person, to be honest with you, but he's just showed me some sick on the carpet, and that should be a memory somewhere. And also, who is it, Shelley? That's very, very ordered. That would have white towels. Yep, that's my. I know. I'll tell you now. Who is it that would have white towels with white towels, blue towels with blue towels, whatever towels with whatever towels, but you would never mix them up because he's going, oh God, why? He's just saying because he couldn't understand something like that. Oh, that was a memory. Okay, he's lovely, but he had a devilish sense of humour. Oh, is it you? Okay, he had a devilish sense of humour. He used to tease a little bit, and the normal dad jokes type thing. When she was like, okay, yeah, but your dad would think, why bother? Why bother? What difference does it make? What difference does it make if one coloured what was it, clothes peg is it different from another one? What difference does it make? And he said, oh, I was long suffering, He said I was long suffering. I hope you understand that. But what? 2nd of September is a birthday. 1949 was when someone was born as well. Towels for us matching, guess the right, okay, oh, that's lovely. 2nd September is a birthday. 1949 is when someone was born, the year 1949. And, oh God, this must be you, Shelley. this must be you, because is it you? Always tease me about them. Right. Is it you that suffers with the is it migraines or migraines, whatever they call them? Because he's just put a feeling on my head, and oh dear, my eyes have gone out of focus, and I've got a bit of visual distortion. So if that's not you, Shelley, it's someone very close to you, because it can take September and night for. Oh, thank you very much for that. Thank you for the feedback. It's, it's nice to get the feedback on the night, but even if we didn't get it and you got it a day or so later, that's the main thing. But he's talking about the migraines, someone this side with the migraines or migraines, whatever they call them. And yeah, migraine especially. Oh yeah, it's like the visual distortion he's telling me. And you really just got to close. You do this, by the way, Shelley. He's telling me, because he said he's seen you like this, where you're like that. And the problem is you can still see all the flickering, even with your eyes closed, he's telling me. There's a few triggers that you can watch out for, he's saying, which the triggers, and they come in batches. Yeah, and he's close to you. He is close to you. I feel this is a lady. I feel this is a lady now, because although he's giving me the information, I feel a softness. And there was a lady before she passed that was lying on her left-hand side, and somebody was dabbing her lips. She's lying on the left-hand side and dabbing her lips. Yeah. Well, that's what he told me. So he's aware of it, and he's just saying, watch out for the triggers. The ladies, it's as if he's showing me this lady, as opposed to the lady showing me herself. It's as if he's helping with the communication. Oh, right, okay. It's because I feel that she couldn't communicate properly at the end. And this is why I think he's bringing it in this way. Now, that might be my own mind cutting in, but because he's showing me there, just dabbing lips, just moistening the lips, and he's showing me, or she's putting the feeling that, where the water came down a little bit and then just dabbed it. And somebody used to hold her hand and rub the back of her hand with a thumb. And she's stepped in now, and she's putting a lot of emotion on me now. She's putting a huge amount of emotion. She said, that just, it was that. It wasn't like, yes, right. It's holding the hands like that and just doing it with a thumb, just gently. Usually you do it to a child, but she was saying, that was lovely. That was lovely. That was lovely. And I hope someone got the note I left. Oh, okay. Somebody left a note. Somebody left a note before they passed, for someone to read after they'd passed. Oh, we can take that, Shelley. Okay. Take their love. I'd say take your dad's humour, because he was, I think he was a bit of a lad. That's my brother. He would always rub my mum's. Oh, bless him. Bless him. Well, tell him that she loved it. She loved it. She loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Yeah. She just said he couldn't write. Oh, you got the notes. Oh, right. Yeah. She's just saying, you know, when you can see the veins on the hand, couldn't flatten those though. Couldn't flatten those. She just said it is oh, lovely. Oh, that's lovely, Shelley. Lovely. That's lovely. I'll tell you now, Shelley, you're a healer. Hopefully you know it. Hopefully you know it, but you're a healer. Clear and simple. No ifs, no buts. You're a healer. And I hope you're using it. I hope you're using it. And I'll leave that with you. Okay. Moving on, because I spent too, we don't spend too long. I had a great sense of, yeah, he had a fantastic sense of humor. I really liked his energy and the way in which he helped. He was always practical in helping as well. And I think the way in which he brought your mum as well showed that even although he said I was long suffering, the love was there. The love was there. And I'll leave that with you. Okay. What time? I've got a lady at the age of 33, she's telling me. This is a new link, by the way. This is a new link. I've got a communicator. She's telling me that the age of 33 that she had to have a mastectomy. Oh, from South Africa. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Debbie. I've got a lady, 33. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. We always miss them, Shelley. We always miss them. But they were around you all the time. They were around you all the time. And do something with that healing, girl. Do something with that healing. Whatever it is, do it your way. Do it your way. But I've got a lady now. She's age 33, and she's telling me that she had a mastectomy at the age of 33. And I've just got the name John. This should link to. I'm not saying it's John this side, but the okay. I've got two people here. I've got the lady that had the mastectomy at 33, and I've got a John in spirit that suffered with dementia before he passed. So he was, that's what he said. I suffered with dementia. So have we got any takers for that? Woman, don't have. Oh, vasectomy. What mastectomy? No, vasectomy is mastectomy. She had a left vasectomy. Sorry. Mastectomy. That's my mind. That's my thing. Vasectomy. Okay, I got that way wrong. She had a left breast taken off. It's mastectomy. Mastectomy. Sorry. Not vasectomy. Why did I say vasectomy? Oh my goodness, I got it. I've got it. Okay. It's mastectomy. It's a 33-year-old lady that had a mastectomy. I thought, why did I say vasectomy? And then this John jumped in with the dementia. Okay. And he used to get things back to front, didn't he? I can take my mother with the breast cancer and a son called John. Thank you, Billy. I'm not saying her son was called John. I've also got a John in spirit who suffered with dementia. Now, if you can take a John with dementia in spirit, then we might have a link here. But she did have a mastectomy. She had a left breast. It was left breast. And I keep on doing, because I know I'm mirror image, but it was the left breast. It was the left breast that was taken off. But thanks for speaking up, Billy. It's so important. Oh, come on. I can't go any further with this. Other than the ladies, I did say mastectomy. He's okay. He said mastectomy. Okay. Yeah. Jade, because I've got the age of 33 and I've got the left breast taken away. A radical mastectomy. I don't know what. Okay, Billy, let's see where we go with Billy. Yeah. He's in spirit now. My son's father, grandmother. Okay. Well, let's go forward with it, Billy, okay, and see where we go with it, okay? Grandmother had a radical mastectomy. Now, the lady that had the mastectomy was 33. She was 33, so it wasn't the grandmother. Give me something else. Give me something else. Maybe. Yeah. I was from the side else. Okay, thank you for that, Richard. Richard just shown me something privately. You know, just to clarify something. Okay, Jade. Well, Jade, I'll work with you, okay, Jade? And because I got the age of 33, okay? So anyway, we'll soon find out, Jade, whether we've got a link or not, okay? But I have got a John in spirit as well that had dementia. Say again? Andrea. Right. I've just been told Andrea Reese can take this information. Can she take it all, Richard? Yeah? You can take both. Okay. And Andrea, please. Right. So you can take the John and the gate. I can take both. Right, Andrea. Thank you for that. Thank you, everybody, for speaking up, because this is the way we build on the link. Andrea, you should be able to link with April the 9th or something. But the lady that started the information, and then the John stepped in. John used to get things mixed up in his head, and he didn't used to get too worried about it. And my fella's called John. Okay, both you listening, Jade. Okay, you listening, but I'm talking to Andrew at the moment because they might run parallel, and if need be, I'll separate it if it does. Okay, and the thing is that this John that's in spirit with dementia, he used to get things wrong, but for quite a while it didn't make much difference to him, Andrea, because it was little things. He would think the door was locked, and it wasn't locked. He would think, oh, he would go start searching for keys, and oh, you know, I can't get back in the house, and all this, that, and the other. And really, if he'd gone up to it, and the grandfather, you know, your granddad, John, okay, and then he'd go to it, you know, somebody else would go to it, and the door was open. But it was the little things that which wasn't a big thing in the initial stages, but then when it progressed, it was, you know, quite sad, because he could have hurt himself, he could have been a danger or whatever. So there was some sort of decision made, either about how people were going to care for him, or whatever care package was there, whatever happened. He was saying in the initial stages, it was just like a bit of memory loss and getting things mixed up, and then it progressed on. But the thing is, Andrea, if this is all for you, you should be able to take April the 9th as a significant date. You should also be able to take an anniversary of a passing on Boxing Day. And I'm nodding my head as I'm saying that, because the lady that had the mastectomy, she used to bob her head about a bit when she was talking. She would be talking, she'd be quite animated, and she'd be talking and everything else. You should also be able to what's those dogs called? I'm not saying it was a red setter, but it looked like a red setter. You should know of a red setter type dog. It might have been something slightly different, but it looks like if I looked at it, it would look like a red setter dog. in spirit as well, which was quite an intelligent dog, I'm being told. You should also be able to link with a memory of Yes, Lynn. Les Lynn. I don't understand what the Yes Lynn is, Andrea. Okay. You should also be able to link of a memory where there were two flat tires, two front flat tires on a car. That's a memory. I don't know why they brought that, but that's just to check I'm on the right track. And okay, John. This John saying you've got to notice what I'm doing to you. He's telling me, he said I've got to notice what he's doing to me, and the way he used to speak, and he used to do that a little bit, and then he used to get his words out okay. And also, I don't know if I've given this earlier. March the 4th. I've given March the 4th earlier, but they've just given me March the 4th for you as well, Andrea. March the 4th should mean something, and also the birth time. And this is a birth time, okay? It's a birth time of 18 minutes past 8. 18 minutes, 8:18. So it'd be the morning. Lady all nodded her head. Okay, oh good, okay. And 18 minutes past 8 is the birth time in the morning, okay? Because when I put 8:18, they made me put the 0 there. And the thing is, they're showing me someone likes Italy as well. I don't know whether it's to do with holiday or something, but they like the Italian. There's either something to do with Italy, which is quite nice because I go to Italy a lot anyway. And David just dropped down dead. I hope this is for you, Andrea, or it might be for Jade. Andrea or Jade, can either of you take a David that literally collapsed and died? Because they've just linked that up. I'm just going to move on now. Yes, her grandson born that time. Oh, good. Not good. Good that I've got the feedback, because the next bit of information, Andrea, is a David that collapsed and died. I don't know if you can take that. If you can't, I might be now with Jade. And just to round this off, Andrea, there is a situation in and around you at the moment where, you know, when we are quite happy with the way things are going, and we are, you know, we think, oh yeah, everything seems to be hinky dory and everything else, and then somebody comes along. My parents went to Italy. Thought, oh well, that's why it was just like a nice feel of. They were showing me different parts of Italy, and you know that I've been to, and everything else. But you know when life's going quite well, and then someone just wants to put a little downer on there. They're saying, don't let them pull you down. Don't let them pull you down, because they want to give you that little boost of energy, because I feel your energy might be a little bit low at the moment. They want to give you that little boost that you're okay about. All right, okay. Julie, I'll be with you I'll be with you in a second, Julie, okay? I'm just going to finish off with Andrea, and then I'll be with Julie Rampton. Yeah, Andrea, Dad's friend Dave Roberts dropped dead. Oh, wow. Okay. But I will go back to another thing, because this obviously quite often way they go forward. But I don't know what that drink is in your hand or whatever on your profile thing. But when I talked about Italy, they showed me a bottle of Prosecco and a cork being popped. So there's a celebration coming in and around it now at the moment. this month, or it could be that, yeah, it's got to be this month. It's got to be this month. There's some sort of celebration, memory, or anniversary or something. And I'll leave that with you, Andrea. Okay. And take the love. Take the love. Okay. Take the love. You know, please, please, please take the love, because there's somebody saying, please, 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 because, you know, yeah, you need that boost, you know. With that love and energy will give you that boost. They simply take the love because you like doing things for other people and you don't like taking yourself. That's what they just told me. So please take their love. Okay, I will leave that with you. Could I go to the other one that said that their partner dropped down, partner collapsed? Okay, Julie. Okay, okay. Okay, definitely. I'm just going to work with you, Julie, as I said, because quite often, you know, when you're going from one link to another link, it was definitely David, and although that might have linked to Andrea, that was a Dave, because it definitely said it was David, and the characters coming through, and the thing is that, you know, when something like this happens, it's very difficult for anybody to get their head around it. It's very, very difficult. And it's as if these things just happen. It's as if he wants to say, what could I have done even if I had time to plan it? What could I have done different? I was not the best organized person. He's telling me he's telling me he wasn't the best. Hello, oh Deb's, hello Debbie, Debbie, just saying hello, Deb. Deb and I work together quite often with photos, and now I'm back on the grid. Hopefully, we'll be doing some more of that. I hope you can take this, Julie, because the character that's coming is, you know, not the best organized. So I always say, as a medium, we have to lay information down in a responsible way. And this person's character's coming through, okay? And the terminology that I feel it's being used, and I'm going to try to put it in a sensitive way, is life's not fair. Life's not fair, and then you die. And that's not the exact words he used, but that's the way I filtered it. Life's not fair, and then you die. But he would have said that. He would have said that in a maybe. He physically would have said that when you're talking about something happening. He would say, "Yeah, life's a bitch, and then you die." He would have physically said that, and I've just filtered it in that way. I hope you can take that, because that's his character coming through, and he is who he is. I is who I am. I is who I am. I don't know if he used to say that. I wouldn't say that. I is who I am. And I don't know why. You know, some people are like speed freaks, and I'm not saying that it was him, but I've got this like adrenaline rush. Oh, you would say, okay. I've got this like adrenaline, you know, where you get someone like on a motorbike or a fast car or something like that really, really hammers it because they get an adrenaline rush. It's as if there was part of that, and that's what really at times would be missed. Do you know? When we have that link with someone, we have that thought patterns with something, then we have an argument, and then we back together. Then we have an argument, we back, and it's all this different things that come together and gel together that make a relationship. Do you understand? That make a relationship. It's not just all the good times. It's not just all the bad times. It's the funny times. It's the not so funny times. It's the sad times. It's everything. And I feel that he would have experienced quite a lot of that. And he's also telling me that he fell out with someone as well. He fell out with someone. You know, cut them. Oh, he just made me scratch the back of my head. Just made me scratch the back of my head. There's a memory. I'm not saying it's him, but there's a memory that someone that had a boil on the back of their neck, and it was causing them a lot of pain and a lot of hassle because it was rubbing on some clothing. I don't know if it was him, and I hope you can take this, Julie, because he's putting a lot of emotion on me, but he's also just chatting. He's just chatting away, and sometimes who we think our best friends are not really our best friend. And I think that means something to you, Julie. And I'd always say that in a friend relation, not sure about that, as it wasn't him. Well, I think you'll find it. I think you'll find it. As I said, I'm not sure it was him, but there was a memory of a sort of boil there. I know he was, Julie, and the thing is that his emotions could get a little bit out of hand, and quite often then, you know what he means, okay? Quite often then, when you're hurting inside, when you're emotional and you're sensitive and you're hurting inside, at times he couldn't express that, and it come out in maybe some ways that people didn't understand. And if he was hurting inside, he would maybe be cutting his nose off to spite his face a little bit because he was hurting in and he couldn't deal with it. But quite a sensitive soul as well, really. All our hard exterior that people like to put on. Quite a sensitive soul. Quite a sensitive soul. And what he's doing, he's saying, just as you're nodding off, he's just nodding off. Just feel that. Just feel that. Just feel that. Just feel the heat. Just feel the heat. Just feel that. Just as you're going to sleep, just feel that. And he's also saying, he's just giving me a perfume, Chanel number 5. God, that's an old one, isn't it? Chanel number 5. Say again, is it still available? I thought they would have had number 6, 7, 8, or 9 by now. You know, Chanel number 5, and oh, you feel, of course you do. He's that close to you. He's that close to you. And oh, what's the last bit? Come on, mate. Come on. He's singing a song. He's singing a song in my mind, and I don't know it. If I could, it's like a melody. It's if I could. Alex, I don't really wear it now. Okay, what's that song? I dance with my father once again. Something like that. Yeah. So what's the wording of that, Richard? What's the words in that? There's something to do with the lyrics of "Dance with My Father." Could you just read that before it's to him there? if I could get another chance, another walk, another dance, I'd play a song that never end. That should mean something, Julie. Okay, I know it's Dance for My Father again, but them words should mean something. Because he would, yeah, he was that deep at times. But by God, he could laugh. He could laugh. And I'll leave that with you, Julie. I hope you can take something out of that, okay? And my heart, he said, my heart. The words, yes. And he's saying my heart. I don't know why he's saying my heart. He keeps on saying my heart, my heart, my heart. And I'll leave that with you. Thank you very much for everybody joining in tonight. Hopefully the evening went okay. Yes, he was a bit of a joker, but he could be deep as well, Julie. He could be deep as well. He liked the subtle jokes as well. He's saying, I've just told him, I just said, come on, I'm up to time. And he just says, ah, well. He used to say that as well. Ah, well. And I hope that means something, Julie, okay? And that's about it. Now, it's my pleasure, Julie. It's my pleasure. But you're having conversations with him anyway. You don't need someone like me to have a conversation with him. You know, this is just to prove evidence. You've got your link with him. You've got your link with him, especially when he does that. Okay. And you just wait until you smell that Chanel number 5 and you're not wearing it. That's the link. And he went, that's the link. Don't know why he said that. Yeah. Okay, and we've got a few adverts coming now, okay? Special VIP night. Savi, and that is on this Sunday, the 24th of April from 7:30. Yeah.
Join us this Sunday from 11 a.m. with our divine service broadcasted live from Wimbledon Spiritualist Church. Each week we have a guest medium who demonstrates their mediumship abilities to those in the church and viewers online. The service consists of a prayer, healing, spiritual reading, and a demonstration of mediumship. Spiritual Psychics TV presents an holistic fair on Saturday the 11th of June, offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewelry, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s tea room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.
Good evening again, and thank you very much for joining us this evening, and thank you very much for all those that gave me the feedback as we were working. Quite often it's not that important to have the feedback immediate, but it does help strengthen the link. the whole idea is that if we're given information 2 or 3 days down the line, if something slots in, then you've got your evidence and proof of survival. Because that's what SPTV or Spiritual Psychics TV is about. You get free readings, you get so much on this channel. So please, please, please subscribe and share with your friends. And all we're about on evenings such as this, medium evenings such as this, is just proving survival. You've got your own links with Spirit. You've got your own links with your loved ones. But now and again, it's just nice just to get Kelly and I'll be working together in June, in-person service together. Well, I'm going to support Kelly. Kelly's going to do all that hard work anyway. So, hello, Kelly. No, I'm okay, Julie, to be honest with you. I'm okay. Thanks anyway. Yeah, you know, it's draining at times, but then with the energy that comes with it, yeah, I'm fine at the moment. I might be a bit tired later on, but you know, the whole idea is to work in that energy, isn't it? And use that energy, just like, you know, healers, when we're sending out that energy, and then we get that balance. So it's my pleasure, and thank you so much for everybody that's come on. We can't give everybody a reading, and you know, we work differently on different nights, and tonight I've just worked with the communicators coming forward, and hopefully we prove survival tonight. Thank you very much, Liz. But as I said, you know, without you signing on and supporting Spiritual Psychics TV, we wouldn't be getting this. Belgium, hello, Kim, hello, Kim. I can't pronounce your surname. Gutierrez. Reese done, yeah. And thank you very much. Thank you, Reese Daniels, Becky Hood. Oh, that's a lovely photo, Becky. I love that photo. I love those earrings as well. Not that I wear them, but there again. Thank you very much, Heidi. I will stay safe. I will stay safe. You know, with everything we do. And the thing is, whatever you're doing, send out those healing thoughts to everybody that need them. Yeah, I hope I'll get to you next time as well, Sandra. But, you know, just sign on, get the notifications. There's lots and lots of readers and lots of different things happening on. Thank you very much. Thanks for your kind words, Amy. But it's just mediumship, nothing special. It's nothing special. You know, all we're doing is talking to our friends and loved ones. Hello, Derry. Different hair color since I last saw you at the Spirit Seekers weekend, Terry. I'll have to put the other darker one in. My pleasure, Mary. It's absolutely my pleasure. And it is our pleasure to work with Spirit. You know, it's a privilege to be able to work with them. And it's all about just spreading that message. This is why I please ask you, you know, Spiritual Psychics TV has helped so many people over these last couple of few years. So share. Let's get that message out there. There's so many different readers, and it's all free. It's all free. So please, you know, support where you can, share where you can, and get that word out. And then hopefully more people will get that knowledge of a continuation of life. Because when the body falls away, you know, we just continue. And all an evening such as this is that we're proving that continuation of life by passing on, you know, messages of encouragement. But most importantly of all, it is just proving that continuation of life. Can everybody send a little bit of healing to Amy, please? You know, the thing is, wherever possible, when you see someone like Amy, she needs a little bit of healing. If we all send that little bit of energy, that energy transfer works. It really, really does. And quite often in your quiet moments, you hear someone, send out that healing thought, that energy transfer, you know, because we all need that little bit of healing. I'm glad it helped a little bit tonight, Amy, but as I said, quieten yourself down, ask for the healing, it'll come, no doubt about it. I love the energy transfer. you know, we can send that energy out, we can feel that energy within, and we can rebalance ourselves as well. And just, you know, just be spiritual, just be kind, just be loving. Most of all, just be you. And good night to everybody, and thank you very much for allowing me to come and speak to you tonight.